moving on, Kyle. Keep us on track here.
All right, so next we got the Midget Power Rankings. They just played their first games of the season, and we had, as you saw on our live stream, Canada defeated Orleans 37-0. Bel Air opened the season with a shutout win over the Giants. And the Myers Riders, playing their first game in the Midget division, surprised the Eagles 10-7.
So let's talk about that Bel Air two-time defending Midget championship team.
Yep.
Tony Valente is the coach there, and man, that guy runs a tight ship. You know that if you go to Bel Air, you're going to be well coached, and
Yep.
you're going to have a disciplined team. They're the powerhouse in the West. What did you see from the Giants team? There's been a lot of talk about this Giants team with big numbers. There's some big names on that team.
Yep.
The quarterback Oliver, who many of you know won the A Cup at Bantam last year, defeated my Bell Warriors that I was coaching. That was a good game though, man. But their firepower just overcame us in the end with Hamlin and Oliver. But he's quarterback again after I would say possibly an all-star performance and a championship on the provincial level. He's now back playing quarterback.
Yeah, that was some great experience for Oliver. And now when I was watching the highlights of this game, the score wasn't indicative of how dominant Bel Air was. The Giants, they put together some good drives, but just couldn't cap them off with any points.
That's right. And a very unfortunate injury. I got to shout out to my boy, Tyler Broman, playing running back number 9 for Bel Air.
Yep.
Had a pivotal interception towards the end of the game in the championship last year. Almost took it back to the house. We need to check on his status, but it's just kind of an unfortunate play where it was actually a great run. He reversed field, spun in the backfield away from pressure, and then kind of cut up through the middle, but somebody kind of tackled him from behind, and his knee just kind of went the wrong way. That's a big loss for that team.
Yep,
that's
sure.
That's an 18-year-old.
Yep.
An 18-year-old on that team. So you're losing a leader in the locker room, a guy that's been playing football probably since he was 7 years old, I think. What is that going to do? Do they have on these short rosters at Midget? Do they have the ability to replace a guy like Tyler Broman?
With the coaching staff that's in place there, I think they'll be able to. I mean, it's almost a system where you can plug anyone in and they'll have a chance to succeed if they put the work in.
Now, the quarterback was pretty impressive as well. Pretty mobile guy on Bel Air.
Yeah, he put together a couple good runs, and it was impressive to watch.
I'd like to see that offense kind of, even though it's a 4-down game, I'd like to see them move the pocket with him.
Yeah.
Try to anticipate where the pressure's coming and move away from that and make the defenses move with him, because that guy can run.
Yep.
The other thing that I noticed on defense is I think it's Liam Paquette, number 2, who's obviously fresh off of OPFL with the Sooners season. This kid, we've been watching him since he was in Pee Wee, and phenomenal football player.
Yep.
So you can't coach that kind of aggression. He's back there at the safety position. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't had a chance to really get into the rosters too much, but
a couple big tackles for Liam there to again stop the Giants' drives.
I think the first play from scrimmage, it was a pass, and he made his statement with a stamp in one of those receivers.
Yeah.
So what is that Giants team going to do? I saw a public statement by Jeff Woodhouse, the president of the North Gloucester Giants, say, very proud of his team after week 1, even though they recorded an L on the column. He said, "Watch out! Believe me, we'll be one of the last teams standing at the end of the year." So they're a very confident bunch there.
Yep. Well, with only a 6-team division, I mean, you get to play each team a couple times, I believe. So
Yep.
It's going to be a dogfight, even with the likes of Canada and Norseman getting shutouts in week 1. Who's to say those results will be the same come November when the championships are being handed out?
I don't know. I mean, the one thing I saw from the Knights, which was really, really great, was that 37-0. What a difference just a couple of boosted players on a team can make.
Yep.
We're talking about Jared Valentino, won the B Cup last year at Pee Wee. Now he's thrust into the Midget League with the age changes, and he's leading that team like a wily veteran.
Yep.
Phenomenal arm. We got some text messages while the stream was going on, and some comments like, "Valentino, what a player!"
Yep.
And he is, man. And now he's got some weapons in Ogilvy, who was the player of the game. Connor Ogilvy, ripped it up at number 11 there. Matt Lachance, another slot back, number 85, that they kept running on the jet sweep.
Yep, and they did the punt where he was standing onside and got the touchdown.
That's right. Yep. That's right. So, I mean, they've got some weapons, number 89 as well. Defense, a kid that really stuck out in my mind, number 52.
Yep.
Looks like his body type looks like a Lake Corte Moore.
Yep.
And a guy that the name, hasn't really hit my radar until Friday night. Yep. And this kid has the frame to play at the next level. And the aggression, and he looks good. So this Canada team, it's great to see that Canada has an actual contender in the midget division, because they have been horrible for the last few years. And I say that with nothing but respect, but Canada needs to have a good program at midget. There's no excuse not to have a good program at midget. And the fact that they're relevant now and they're going to be able to give the Norsemen a run for their money.
Yep.
Man, things are heating up.
September 30th is that matchup, I believe. So we'll be excited to watch that one. And you mentioned aggression on Canada's defense. Number 7, Reggie Raphael.
Right. Number 7, he was all over the place.
He was all over the place. He got a couple of big hits and I believe forced a fumble in the first quarter there.
Now, what did you see at the Eagles-Riders game? I haven't had a chance to look at that game yet.
It was a very close game. Both defenses came to play. The Eagles, I believe he was a running back, number 7. He reminded me of Michael Vick, the way he was running around.
Okay, as a running back.
Yep.
Low-scoring game. So, I mean, week 1, what are you going to do? The offenses are always typically come along a little bit slower than the defenses. But once again, we've got some competition in the midget division. This is what we wanted. Yep. So, awesome to see.
I'm excited for this upcoming weekend. We got Myers playing the Norsemen.
Norsemen, man.
Can't wait to see the highlights from that one.
Okay, well, it's time to show up or shut up at the midget division. We don't know exactly what HESN Live is going to do next, but we are working on it in the background.